Well, greetings there, my fellow model builders. Here is a update on the build of the F-102 Delta Dagger. And as you can see, it's coming along pretty good. I have gotten all the sanding done, and did the acrylic resin in its corners and along whatever you want to call that there. Starting to paint the metal on the afterburner section of the engine. Right about there, I'm using that stuff right there, and then for this little section here, going to use, well, if I could find it, that it's coming along pretty good. And then I will be painting the body with aircraft gray FS16 473. This is a gloss, and when you first open a brand new bottle, it's hard to explain because I'm going to be brush painting this. It goes on just super smooth, and I will, when I get ready to paint, I will try to do some video of it and just show you how I do it. I do have a tutorial of painting fuselages, but it was on the Huey, so this will be on a bigger scale here. And all the little cracks and crevices, I use the Vallejo acrylic resin. It works really good. And then for the bigger, just the Squadron putty. And this hasn't been buffed yet, but it's a buffing metallizer paint, and that'll bring that out pretty good too. And there's the weapons bay, the landing gear, nose wheel gear. And I've already used aluminum on the splitter plate for the air intake. Try to turn it around here without having a catastrophic disaster. Other side looks pretty much the same way. Just sanding. It's amazing how relaxing sanding can be sometimes. You just kind of lose yourself. At least I do. I get out there and I'm just sanding and just not really thinking about anything else. Just trying to get it to look as good as possible. And had a little mishap with the Zap-A-Gap there. Kind of ran out and had to sand it off, but it's all right. And there's this little bit of the way the fuselage joins. That needed to be covered up, puttied in with the Vallejo. And that's about it. Get a close-up look. Let's get a close-up look of that J57. If the camera, there we go. J57 Pratt & Whitney. So that is that. There's the ejection seat. Weber makes the ejection seats. For the F-102, the F-106, those were Weber. And I believe the F-102 may or may not have been rocket assisted, but the F-106's Weber seat was in fact rocket assisted. And there is like I've said before, there's a good video called Project 90. It was back in the, I don't know, 60s. a guy. He actually did a live test on. He strapped himself into one and actually ejected over a lake. And there's in my one of my videos, there's a link to it. So that is it, y'all. Next time you see this bird, it shall be painted, and or I'll be in the process of painting it. Everybody have a great weekend. Happy model building. Take care, everybody.